I want to thank you for being on. I want to thank you for taking out your time to even express your mind and your heart behind the platform that you're building. That being said, I want you to leave us with a word of advice, inspiration, maybe a word for the mothers, however you feel. And definitely leave us with your social media handles and things of that nature of how we can follow you and support you. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about that. To my listeners, thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Deal to Heal with EJames podcast. Make sure that you guys check me out on my website, which is dealhealfulfill.org. Again, that's dealhealfulfill.org, because my mission is to help people to deal, heal, and fulfill, to deal with your problems, to heal from the pain, and to fulfill your purpose. So you can find out a lot of the things that I have going on at the website or on my website, including how to book me to come out to be a speaker or to facilitate a workshop at your school or organization. So again, that's dealhealfulfill.org. Also, go to ebooks by ejames.com right now to get your free copy of the Forgiving Me ebook, the 4-step guide to self forgiveness. But while you're there getting your free copy, make sure that you check out the other ebooks that we have available, including From Males to Men, which is a male mentoring ebook for young men, and the Core Four, which is the 4 core values that every daughter should get from her father, as well as the other resources that we have there. Again, that's ebooks by ejames.com. Make sure you guys go there and check us out. Um, our inspirational t-shirt line. We have inspirational t-shirts, including our podcast merch, which is our t-shirts with our podcast logos on it. There's one for the Girl Dad Discussions podcast, as well as one for the Deal to Heal with E. James podcast. And that can be found at dealtohealtees.com. That's deal, the number two, healtees.com. Put some inspiration in your situation. Wear an inspirational tee and be inspired all day. That is our tagline. So again, go to deal, the number two, healtees.com in order to get your inspirational t-shirt. Last but not least, over the last couple of years, I've been blessed to be a part of an organization called the Forgiveness Mission. And what we do, we have free virtual workshops every other month. And we talk about everything regarding forgiveness, forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, forgiveness of the world, just everything around forgiveness, what it means to forgive. And we have these virtual workshops every other month. They're absolutely free, but the information we share is priceless. And I think you guys really want to check that out. So you can go to forgivenessmission.com to sign up for our next free virtual workshop, or you can go to Eventbrite and look up Forgiveness Workshop sponsored by the Forgiveness Mission to sign up again for our free virtual workshop. So whenever you're listening to this podcast, either a workshop just ended or there's one coming up, but you can again sign up for the free virtual workshop again on forgiveness. And I believe that the information is priceless, even though the workshop is free. So make sure you guys check that out. That being said, Miss Jennifer, again, I want to thank you so very much for being on, for coming on, for sharing your story
Thank you.
and your expertise and your mind. Just hearing again the passion behind that you have for this platform that you're building. I really appreciate you. I want you to have the last word, so the floor is yours.
Okay. So I just want to tell the moms that my son will tell you there's no such thing as being a perfect mother. It just doesn't exist. And a lot of nights I stay up with anxiety thinking that, I'm not doing enough. I'm not a good enough mom. I could be doing this. That I should have did that. I didn't do this. So you're not alone. That's just part of it. That doesn't mean you're a bad mom. There's
Mhm.
no such thing as a perfect mom. But this journey as a single mother is difficult, but it's okay. It's okay. You're not alone in it. But we just have to take care of ourselves because we can't do this without first pouring into ourselves. I talk a lot about self care. So you can't do all this with an attitude. So you gotta, get yourself together, make sure you're good, and then you can pour into your son. But I just want to encourage you that there's no such thing as a perfect mother, a perfect woman, or any of that. But just stay focused, stay encouraged, and if you want to be a better mom, then you're already a good mom, in my opinion.
Mhm.
If you care enough to want to learn how to communicate with your son, you're a great mom. So, yeah, I just want to share that encouragement. And you can find me mainly right now. I'm on Instagram. It's at raising kings underscore. And we have so many resources for single moms. We've got PDF downloads for you, tips on how to communicate with your son. And these are things that you can start using today. Like when you download them, they're free. Once you get it, there's simple steps that you can implement starting as soon as you get it. So, yeah, go check those out and send me DMs, comments, questions, whatever you have, reviews. I would like all of that in building my community. So, yeah, and I thank you so much, Ernest, for having me on here. Your podcast is so awesome, and everything you're doing is so great. And I'm very proud of you, and I appreciate everything you're doing here.
All right. I appreciate you also. We can't end it no better than that. To my listeners, thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Deal to Heal with EJames podcast, where our mission is to help you to deal, heal, and fulfill, to deal with your problems, to heal from the pain, and to fulfill your purpose. Until next time, you guys be blessed.